Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Urania, and on this channel we focus on femininity and on self-development. Today's video will be about oversharing, which is telling people more than they need to know. We will look at why you should not overshare, why people overshare, signs that you might be an oversharer and how you can stop, and we will look at how you can respond when someone is oversharing to you. Well, we have a lot to cover, so I would say let's get started with today's video. Why should you not overshare? And there are several reasons why. One of the first ones is that you might make other people feel uncomfortable. Another thing to understand is that the moment you share something with someone, you can never take it back, even if you regret it. You might think that people will forget that you said something, but people hardly forget. By oversharing, other people might get a bad impression of you, and they will immediately put you into a box. And that might hurt your reputation. By oversharing, you might also come across as someone who has no boundaries and that has a low self-esteem. So these were a couple of reasons why you should not overshare and have an air of mystery around you. Up next, let's look at a couple of reasons why people feel the need to overshare. The first reason why people overshare is to fast track the relationship. When you just meet someone, you start off at this strange stage as you don't know what to expect and where this relationship is going. In order to skip the let's get to know each other phase, people reveal too much too fast about their private life with the hope that it's going to take their relationship to the next level quickly. The third reason why people overshare is to make the oversharer feel more comfortable. When someone is sharing personal, intimate relationship problems or other issues that might be uncomfortable for another person to listen to, that person might also share something similar and something about their private life just to make that person feel more comfortable. Reason number 4, having a family history of oversharing. When you come from a family where no topics are off limits and everything is shared with each other, then it's most likely that you might be an oversharer. You might feel that it's normal to talk about these topics because that's what you know. Another reason is that people might find comfort in a stranger. For most people, it might be more comfortable to share their deepest and darkest secrets with a stranger instead of sharing it with someone that they know. And the biggest reason for this is that in most cases, they will never see that stranger again, and there will be no repercussions. Now, let's look at some signs to see if you might be an oversharer. Number 1, you have to post something on social media whenever something good or bad happens to you. Number 2, you often feel regret after talking to people and sharing things about yourself. Number 3, you want to become close to someone very quickly. Number 4, you want other people's sympathy. And how can you prevent that from happening? How do you prevent oversharing? Well, there are a couple of things you can do about it. And the first thing is for you to think before you speak. After that, it's good to ask yourself the following question. Ask yourself, why am I sharing this information with this specific person? Do I want to impress that person? Am I feeling anxious? Or do I want attention? Another way that you can stop oversharing is whenever you are starting your conversation off with the following sentence. I've never told anyone this, but the moment you're going to say that, stop yourself because you are about to overshare. Another tip that can help you to prevent oversharing is to stay away from topics that are taboo, especially when you are talking to a stranger. A couple of these topics are politics, sex, money, so how much money you earn and what you spend on certain things, religion, unless someone asks you what your religion is, and also your mental or physical health conditions. When it comes to these topics, they are emotionally charged and they are controversial. I am not telling you to never ever talk about these topics, but what I am telling you is to be aware who you are sharing this information with. When it comes to strangers or people you just met, it's better to avoid these topics. Now we're going to look at how you can respond if someone is oversharing and giving you way too much information. So what can you do in a situation like that? Well, the first thing you can say is that I am sorry to hear that, and then immediately change the subject to something more general. Something like the weather. In some cases, people will not get the hint, and then you have to be more direct. You could say that it makes you feel uncomfortable to know that much about their personal life. And that was it for today's oversharing video. I hope that you find the video interesting and helpful, and I hope that it can help you on your journey of self-development. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love to see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye!